Okay, let's talk about scaling. So where does the scale come from?
I love this is my favorite part. So we've already found the products, we're into the niche, we validated it. Now scaling is simple, and I like to break it into a few different components. Number one, when we scale, we want to increase the profit margin, we want to increase the revenue. The easiest way to increase the profit margin is to decrease our the cost of our products. So the more products you order with your supplier, the lower the cost. That's one. Number two, now we're going to come into, let's say we started PPC, okay? Now, if we have one platform for advertising, we're going to start multi-platform advertising. So what I like to do is I like to do research on my competitors and see where they are and start there. And then the ace up my sleeve is, where are all the places they're not marketing? So if my competitors are doing, let's just say Instagram, YouTube, and PPC, those will be my first three priorities. But then I know they're not on Pinterest. I know they're not on TikTok. I know they're not on Snapchat. So then I'll go to those, right? So for scaling for me is getting the inventory costs down, number one. Number two, going on multiple different platforms for advertising. And then number three, launching semantically relevant catalog products that are going to be in line with that first product. And I just made a post about this the other day. Too many people are misusing relationships with their supplier. My supplier helps me with packaging. My supplier helps me source products. My supplier gives me feedback and data as to what other people are selling on Amazon, what other orders people are buying. If they can't make the product or make the packaging or source anything that I need, they will find and broker the deals for me. So I'm telling people, if you already have the supplier for that first product, put them to work, because it's in their best interest to help you get more products and to order more of that product. So you'll be surprised what they'll do and the lengths that they'll go to help you launch your next product or order more of that first product. So exhaust that relationship with your supplier. Think about, what other platforms can I get into? And here's the thing, when you find the niche, the category, you have your brand, you should go own all of the social media platforms. They are free. Make sure that you have congruency across all the platforms. So if your brand is Josh's brand, go secure all of those. URL, even if you don't have a website, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, all of them, Pinterest, all of them, because it's absolutely free. And you want that brand congruency, which is going to help with the brand notoriety. And then when you get into that scale stage, now you can start launching. And lastly, without going down this deep rabbit hole, people start to get analysis paralysis when it comes to content creation for social media. You do not have to create any of the content. There's tons of platforms where you can get influencers and UGC creators to create content for you. And the beautiful thing is, if you understand how to post the content to each platform, you'll start to see that if you have one type of content created, now you can distribute it to all of these. For example, vertical videos will work on Instagram Reels, will work on TikTok, will work on YouTube Shorts, right? Will work on Snapchat. So one video can be distributed to 4 platforms. So really think about that. And you can use platforms like Hootsuite to go ahead and schedule out 30, 60, 90 days of content on autopilot. This is an AI. This is a software that's going to auto post these for you. And once the ball gets rolling, you can go hire a VA on onlinejobs.ph for $2 to $5 an hour to manage your social media for you. I'm talking about messages. I'm talking about comments. I'm talking about posting, scheduling, so on and so forth.
Yeah, I mean, you've got everything covered very nicely.